In the dazzling world of entertainment, filled with flashing cameras, curated images, and endless public expectations, genuine emotion often feels rare. Yet every so often, something quietly authentic manages to shine through. That is exactly what many fans believe they see when watching the interactions between Song Weilong and Zhao Jinmai, two rising stars whose presence together seems to carry a warmth that goes beyond scripted moments. There is an undeniable softness in the way their energy aligns. It is not loud or exaggerated, nor is it designed to demand attention. Instead, it draws people in gently, almost effortlessly. Among all the subtle gestures they share, one detail continues to stand out and capture hearts: the way Song Weilong looks at Zhao Jinmai. A gaze can often reveal more than words ever could. In various appearances, whether during interviews, promotional events, or behind-the-scenes footage, Song Weilong's expression seems to hold a quiet sincerity. His eyes do not wander aimlessly or perform for the camera. Instead, they rest on Zhao Jinmai with a kind of calm attentiveness, as if he is fully present in that exact moment. It is not a dramatic stare, nor something overly romanticized, but rather a natural, almost instinctive focus that feels deeply human. There is a certain gentleness in that gaze, something that suggests care without needing to declare it. It is the kind of attention that feels unforced, where even silence seems meaningful. For many viewers, it creates the impression that he is not simply looking at her, but truly seeing her, acknowledging her presence in a way that feels sincere and grounded. Zhao Jinmai, on the other hand, brings a light and refreshing energy wherever she goes. Known for her bright personality and natural charm, she carries herself with a sense of ease that feels genuine rather than constructed. When she is around Song Weilong, that authenticity seems even more evident. Her smiles appear effortless, her reactions unguarded, and her demeanor relaxed in a way that suggests comfort and trust. Together, they create a dynamic that feels balanced and real. Their interactions are not filled with exaggerated gestures or overly polished moments. Instead, they are built from small exchanges, brief glances, shared laughter, and the subtle rhythm of conversation that flows without strain. It is this simplicity that makes their connection so compelling. Many fans have begun to describe what they see as a reflection of pure love, not necessarily in the sense of a confirmed romantic relationship, but as a feeling that embodies sincerity, respect, and emotional clarity. Pure love, in this context, is not about grand confessions or dramatic displays. It is about presence, about paying attention, about valuing someone in quiet and consistent ways. The way Song Weilong looks at Zhao Jinmai has become a symbol of that idea. There is no need for elaborate declarations when something meaningful can be felt through such a simple gesture. It is in the details, the slight softness in his expression, the way his focus lingers, the absence of distraction, that people begin to see something deeper. Of course, this has led to ongoing curiosity and speculation. Are these moments a reflection of real emotions, or are they simply the result of strong professional chemistry between two talented actors? It is a question that continues to circulate, yet remains unanswered. Perhaps the uncertainty is part of what makes it so captivating. When something is not clearly defined, it leaves room for interpretation. Fans are able to connect with what they see, to project their own emotions, and to find meaning in the subtlety of those interactions. In a way, the ambiguity allows the experience to feel more personal. At the same time, what stands out most, regardless of interpretation, is the evident sense of mutual respect. In an industry where pressure and performance often dominate, genuine comfort between colleagues is something truly valuable. From what can be observed, there is a natural ease between them, a shared understanding that does not need to be explained. Their presence together serves as a reminder that not all meaningful connections need to be loud or clearly labeled. Sometimes, the most impactful emotions are expressed quietly, through consistent and thoughtful behavior. A glance, a pause, a small moment of attention. These can carry more weight than grand gestures ever could. It also reflects a deeper longing among audiences for something authentic. In a world saturated with dramatic narratives and exaggerated expressions, there is something incredibly refreshing about witnessing interactions that feel grounded and sincere. It reminds people of the beauty found in simplicity, in connections that are not defined by spectacle, but by sincerity. In the end, whether what exists between Song Weilong and Zhao Jinmai is truly love or simply a powerful and genuine connection may never be fully known. And perhaps it does not need to be. What matters is the feeling it evokes, the warmth, the curiosity, and the quiet joy that comes from witnessing something that feels real. Because sometimes, love does not need to be spoken or confirmed. Sometimes, it exists in the way someone looks at another person, with softness, with presence, and with a kind of honesty that cannot be easily imitated. And maybe, just maybe, that is what pure love really looks like. So, after seeing all these moments, what do you feel? Do you believe that the way Song Weilong looks at Zhao Jinmai is just part of their profession, or could it be something real and sincere? Sometimes, love doesn't need words. Sometimes, it lives quietly in a single glance. And maybe, that's what makes it so special. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion. Do you believe in this kind of pure love? See you in the next video.